tutorial on how to play Sick Boy by the Chainsmokers. We're in standard tuning. There's no capo. This version is a basic version, so it's summarized, and there might be some missing filler chords here and there. Okay, so we have an E minor, a B minor, we have a G chord, a D chord, an A chord, and an F sharp chord. So if you already know how to play those chords, go ahead and skip ahead. If you don't, I'll be teaching you how to play those right now. I'm going to move a little quickly because we have a lot of chords to go through. So for our E minor, we're going to have our middle finger here on the 2nd fret of the A string. That's your 2nd string down from the top. Your ring finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the D. That's your 3rd string down from the top. And you can play all 6 strings on that chord. For your B minor, if you're a beginner, it's a bar chord, but I'll teach you how to play here in a second so that you don't have to bar it. You're going to have your index finger barring the 2nd fret from the A string down. Middle finger is going to be here on the 3rd fret of the B, which is your 2nd string up. Ring finger is going to be here on the 4th fret of the D string, and your pinky's tucked right under on the 4th fret of the G. And you only play those 5 strings. If you're a beginner and you can't bar, like I'm doing right here, go ahead and pick that index finger up, keep your A minor shape here, but pick your index finger up and place it on the 2nd fret of the A string. Like so. So there's your B minor chord. Now we also have a D chord. Your index is going to be on the 2nd fret of the G. Middle finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the high E string. And your ring finger fills in here on the 3rd fret of the B string. We're just playing from the 3rd string down there, so D, G, B, and the high E. There's your D chord. We have an F sharp chord, which is another bar chord. So you're going to have this E position on starting on the 3rd fret there. Middle fingers on the 3rd fret of the G string. Ring fingers on the 4th fret of the A. Pinkies on the 4th fret of the D. And then you can bar the 2nd fret there to complete the chord. That's your F sharp. If you're a beginner, do the same thing we did with the B minor. Pick your finger up and just play those top 4 strings. Okay, so that's your F sharp. We've learned our D, our E minor, and our B minor. Now we need to know the A chord and the G. So for A chord, your fingers are all sandwiched in on the 2nd fret. Middle fingers on the 2nd fret of the D, or the 3rd string down. Ring fingers on the 2nd fret of the G. Pinkies on the 2nd fret of the B, and we play these 5 strings. And then finally for a G, we have our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the high E, which is the lowest string down here. Middle finger is going to be all the way up here on the top string, or the low E, on the 3rd fret, and your index finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the A. And that's your G chord. Okay, so now that we know our chords, we can talk about the progressions. So, for the progressions, the verse and the chorus, we have an E minor to a B minor. Sounds like this. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm picking the E and the G and the B simultaneously, moving to my B minor chord, and then I'm switching my thumb from the E to the A and still picking the G and the B strings. If you'd like, you can also just strum it like so. Da, da. And that's how you can play through the verse and the chorus. It's really simple. It's just E minor to B minor. Okay, so for the pre-chorus, pattern goes here as we start off on our G chord for 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to switch to our A chord. 1 for 2, B minor for 2. Back to our G for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To our D for 4. 2, 3, 4. G for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A for 4. Actually, A for 2. F sharp for 2. B minor for 4. A F sharp for 2. Okay, so that's a lot of chords. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write the chord, and then I'm going to put a parenthesis, either a 2 or a 4 for how many beats it gets. But basically you can just strum those chords, so you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, go to your A for 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's going to be difficult is if you're a beginner, the transitions might be a little difficult, but you'll be able to figure out. You can just play along with the song. It won't be too bad. So I went through that all quickly. If you have questions, go ahead and comment below. If you'd like to see more tutorials, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.